Well, the power of the podcast is on the rise in Africa. Globally, the market for the medium is valued at around 13 billion euros. But so far, that's largely been dominated by Europeans and Americans. Many Africans, though, say that the limited space for the telling of their stories from their continent is a challenge that shrouds many of the positive things happening. In Ghana's capital, a new wave of podcasters are producing programs to fill that gap. Our correspondents report.
Once every week, Isaac Aboa and Daniel Murky set up to record their podcast series, Change Africa. Each episode is roughly an hour and a half and showcases African thought leaders breaking new ground in their field of work.
Instead of writing books, instead of putting these ideas into complicated formats, they sit with us for 1 hour and they pour out everything that they have taught about for the past 20 years, all the work they've been doing so that it can be easily consumed, not just people on the continent, but the African diaspora and everybody who cares about Africa's development.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Today, Isaac is interviewing Paul Nelson. Paul is the founder of the Decan Center, Africa's first photography library in Accra, Ghana's capital. Podcasts like Change Africa is part of a plethora that is breaking through the internet space.
We need more platform, we need more ideas, we need more systems, that people can be able to share their stories. And I'm very a strong believer on platforms and distribution outlets, that amplifies African content and African stories. So
why don't I just post it online?
With the high cost of internet, low connection, and little or sometimes no advertising money at all, many who started podcasting in parts of the continent have struggled and even failed to break through.
After you define what news is, what comes after that?
Theorose Gineku teaches new media studies at the Ghana Institute of Journalism.
I gradually guide them through the production, and at the end of the course, really, I have students coming to tell me that, we love it, we have an idea, we've started our own podcast, but overall, if they have literacy skills, they are able to learn it. And that's the point, the learning, the willingness to learn it.
This podcast, now in its third year, has audience in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Ghana, from where it is produced.